Hello and welcome back to my GTNH playthrough. It is January 21st. I think it's Wednesday, but yeah, we are back here in my GTNH playthrough. We're starting off here up in this room. Not that I have anything specifically to show off here, just to go through a refresher where we left off. Last I left off, we finally made advanced nitinol, mainly because of this guy here. Made the whole plasma line really fast. It's basically all controlled by these level emitters, and was able to essentially go through the whole plasma line in like an hour and have everything crafted from it. Since then, I have put that to a little bit of use. So, for example, I've got sorry, there's like weird feedback on that. Oh, there we go. Hopefully the audio didn't keep that up. I did go through and craft a couple things. So I crafted some personal healing. Crafted this guy, the personal healing nano booster. The only other thing specifically with the nitinol I've crafted so far are these turbine housings. And then when I clicked on this guy, there was if we go to the quest book for the turbine housing. Oh, I'll have to search it a little more. Housing. Yeah, if we go to how to generate power turbine housing, XL turbines can do it by default much earlier. So I swear I tried this, but yeah, all you actually need to do, you don't need those turbine housings. So as you might have saw, in my system, I got 4 of them because I did not install them, because all I got to do is, in this case, I specifically added the huge turbines over here. But then, yeah, you just need it to like a ULV input bus. You could technically use larger if you wanted to buffer all 12 of these, which is kind of tempting while I'm using Duranium. But for the moment, just for proof of concept, I put ULV. And then, yeah, it works. And then I tested it. Like right now, if I were to waste this rotor here, essentially by popping it out, new one's instantly inserted, machine didn't even shut down. So that's crazy. That's just a goof on my part. I don't know what I did wrong the first time when I tried using these, but yeah, I even have an input button over here. So not sure, but so that was a useless item, or not useless, but I'm not. If I need to set up a single XL or single regular turbine, I guess I can use it. The other thing I did because of that, though, it just to make things simpler, instead of having a bunch of different types of turbines here, because I do have large ones here, huge, and then draconium over here. And you know what? I'm realizing I did not. That's funny. I haven't fixed this guy. I'll have to do that here in between. I won't do it now, but I did swap everything to be on huge uranium. What am I taking in right now? 42. I probably didn't notice, mainly because the other thing I did, though, is because now I'm on huge, I changed my flow rate over here. So this guy's burning Americana plasma, which I don't mind that this one is specifically burning plasma, while this guy, well, it's technically a waste, because you should convert it to steam first, just because I want the molten Americanum, so that works. The other also kind of embarrassing thing for all this is not that I've needed the nitinol, and I definitely don't regret making that fusion reactor, because all my fusion recipes are so fast now. But you do not actually have to do that for nitinol. And the reason I figured that out is because after last video, you come up here, go to UHV. So the last thing I did was click on this guy just to see what's at. Then I clicked on the first thing, and no, it's not this guy. Where is it? Oh yeah, right here, beyond the limit. So if I click on this one, it's to me right here. You can certainly figure out the rest by now, but advanced nitinol may confuse you. You make it out of box and of nitinol 60 with the quantum anomaly in the laser engraver. So while this is technically a UHV quest, I have the quantum anomaly comes from the cyclotron things, the like purple multi-block that looks like a fusion reactor. You just have to have it running at UV. And yeah, so like I could have upgraded these to UV, got a quantum anomaly, and then thrown that in a laser engraver. Now the laser engraver would have had to be upgraded to UV as well, but again, that's not a big deal. And boom, like, yeah, it's when I was searching around in NEI, I 100% missed that a block of advanced Nitinol can come through the laser engraver through regular, just because it's such a, I don't know, I've never clicked on a block. I mean, it didn't really matter. And the nice thing for specifically the Compact 3 reactor is that it gave me like a goal to upgrade everything for it. Like, if you remember, the whole reason I have all the beamline and stuff done was specifically to speed up wafers because it was taking forever to do the Compact. So like, it was a good goal to work towards, regardless if technically the reason I was going for it was achievable far faster in different ways. And yeah, that multi-block's great. I'm so happy that thing's there. But now as for upwards and onwards, so I figured I should probably get caught up on the space race. And to do that, I need the tier 7 rocket. To do that, I finally need to upgrade my rocket fuel, which to do that, these are tier 5 Exxon, and I need the next tier up, and maybe these are tier 6. Yeah, these might be tier 6, because if we go to Exxon, mobile plant, we go tier... Yeah, so these guys were tier 6. I need the tier 7 to make the tier 7 rocket fuel, or really it's the rocket fuel for the rest of the game. To get this block, though, we need... Where is it? Energy crystal, lafnium, uranium. And to get this uranium, we need rhenium, which to get this stuff, like, we have all this. This guy's all good, except for, I don't know about this dice. I'll have to click on that. But this guy we get through either H188 blah, or we get it through froth. Which froth means we need to do the Isamill blocks and the flotation things, which least favorite multi-blocks probably, but it's something we just need to do. So that's basically, in a little bit of free time we had today, I didn't make too much progress, but that is what I worked on. So the first change, I may not remember it over here, but what I had done, the specitine to get strontium, I had a flotation multi-block and one of those Isamilling ones here. However, if we look up the flotation multi-block, it has 12 recipes, one of which is part of the netherite line, but you need this either sodium ethyl or potassium ethyl. Now, we had set up these Exxon mobile plants to make the potassium version. We need the sodium. So what I opted to do was, instead of having just kind of random stuff here, I knocked those two multi-blocks down, set up this and this chemical reactor, because basically both recipes of the two dusts I just described were pretty similar. However, the final two steps are different, so I just set up a plant for each. I also put level emitters on both of them, so we're not like crafting like crazy things we don't need and wasting ethanol. But these two multi-blocks essentially are here to get us sodium ethyl, because potassium is the one we already had. So those are running. I'm actually kind of surprised that this guy's still running and I need more. Wonder, what are we at right now? Sodium. 106K. What did I set this emitter at? Oh, I set it at 1 million. I probably don't need 1 million. Let me do... That seems crazy. Let me do 250,000. And that'll be fine. Yeah. Those no... 106, 306. Oh, did I have it backwards? Yeah. So, yeah, that's fine. We got plenty. Which did involve also moving this air filter, but nothing else notable changed. So then the rest of what I did was over here. Now I did, while I was doing this, I started setting up multiple buildings. So I got, this is a new building. This building was technically here, but I hadn't done anything with it. And then this is also a new building. I did set up the capacitor in here, but I haven't hooked it up. I did on the main battery over here, set up all the dynamo hatches and everything. So all I got to do, and even on the main controller, set up the P2P networks as well. So all I got to do is run a little bit of conduit into each and hook them up. And then what I was working on today, and part of what kind of inspired me, I was looking up what blocks these flotation things could wall share. It's actually crazy. They don't have any internal air, so they can. This is a valid multi-block with they can overlap so much that you can have the four basically touching. So what I have here is 12 for all 12 different flotation recipes. I think I'm going to move the netherite line here just to keep it, at least that part of it, to keep it moving faster, since I'm going to like keep up with the expanding these energy hatches. But what I'm doing is, because there's 12 recipes and these multi-blocks annoy me so much, I just kind of want to be done having to randomly get stuck by the froth recipes, like waiting on resources from them. Like, oh, whoops, I at some point needed to set up monzonite froth or something. So I'm just going to set up all 12, maybe 11. We'll see about the netherite one specifically. The 12, again, maybe 11 things here, and then the 12 here. Part of the reason I'm so focused on the 12, though, is because it does kind of like nicely line up. Like, this will be 4, 4, 4, 12 lines up to the same line. Like, it just flows so well if we use all 12. But worst case, it might be 11, and then there's just like a fake one here for looks. And yeah, this is where I'm at. I'm not going to go too far into how this is set up, because this is what I plan on doing the rest of the night. And then if I have, we'll see how much free time I have tomorrow, but I want to get this done tonight so I can leave the server running all overnight, so I can start getting the byproducts specifically, so I can, when I do, if I do have free time tomorrow, I can start like making the Warium and or Warenium and the tier 7 rocket and what have you, and like do other stuff besides waiting around on dust after I get this set up. But worst case, the video tomorrow will just be showing off this as it is fully set up. And yeah, that's all I got for you. I hope you have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.